Hello, this is Joe and Darren over at Urban Hillside Real Estate with another dose of real estate reality. How you doing, Darren? How's the weather?
I'm great. I'm just imagining everybody on the other side completely excited. Can't wait to hear what we got to
Well,
say.
it's funny because I was going to say I am so excited
I know,
because
but
one, the holidays are coming up. This is our last video of the year.
yeah.
We had a great holiday party just this past week.
It was nice. It was nice seeing people. Gosh, it just gets harder and harder to see people unless you have immediate business involved with them. Everybody's so busy,
It's
man.
competitive out there, right? With the holidays and just finding people.
Life is making it competitive.
But holidays are coming up. We had a great holiday party, and we're going to talk about predictions for the future, for 2026. And I'm all about the future. I'm all about positivity for 2026. So let's kind of parse it out. This is the moment when a lot of predictions come out for real estate and what's going to happen. And I'm going to talk about what we've got coming up too, maybe, huh?
Sure.
January, February, we've got a condo, Culver City. Or it's not even a condo, it's a townhome.
It's a townhome for sure.
Yeah.
Super nice, tri-level, 3-bed, 3-bath, family room, living room.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot right near all the hub of the activity in Culver City. Yep.
And is there any range on that right now yet, or?
1.3-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing we have coming up, it's in Lincoln Heights. It's more of an investment opportunity, but still there is a home up in the front, 2 units in the back that need to be developed. What more about that?
Could be used as is.
Okay.
But I think there's more direction on the development side.
Right.
So it's going to take just that right person who might want to live in one or temporarily rent the one in front while they work on the back. It's a good opportunity for somebody who's a little more pliable, not just I'm going to walk in, clear the lot, and do my thing.
Good point. Point. So that's what we've got coming up early part of 2026. We also have some things bubbling in Los Feliz and Montecito Heights. So stay tuned for that. All right. So as I was saying, this is the moment of a lot of predictions for 26. We're going to talk about real estate and kind of give you a sense of our view, and then this more, I would call it national view,
Sure.
right?
Yep.
So we're taking this from Real Estate News. I'll put the link in the notes section of the video so you can click on it yourself, and also put it in the email. But this is entitled, Economists Expect a Reset for Housing in 2026, Not a Rebound. So with the U.S. economy at a crossroads, real estate economists have differing home sales forecasts for 2026, but most expect mortgage rates to continue to drop. So I'll just go through the key points. Economists have a wide range of predictions for real estate in 2026, due in part to uncertainty about how much more the labor market will weaken. Point 2, while some economists have differing expectations for home sales, the general expectation is that prices will stay relatively flat. And in point 3, inflation and job market fluctuations will impact mortgage rates, which are expected to tick lower. Rates remain a key factor in the market's ability to bounce back. So, Darren?
Right. So starting with interest rates, all year the conversation has been about interest rates.
Yeah.
Is the market going to shift? Is volume going to increase based on interest rate drops? Had 3 interest rate drops, with the most recent one being yesterday. And in so doing, over 3 drops, the rates have not moved down very much. Again, I hate to be too redundant, but the rates are not tied directly to the Fed funds. They're tied to the 10-year Treasury bonds, and what those sell at are going to ultimately determine the rate of the 30-year mortgage.
Got it.
So rates have been, since October, really in the 6.3 to 6.2 range.
Right.
And even the prediction next year.
Right.
From this article, was that they might go down to 6, maybe in the best circumstances. Nobody's expecting them to go below that.
Yeah. Well, today I know it's 6.26. So like you said, slight drop. Here, some of the quotes are 6.15 by the end of 26, 6.3, down from 2025 average of 6.6. More optimistic forecast pegs 30-year fixed rate mortgage average at 6%. Unlikely that rates will fall below 6% in 26.
So not saying there isn't relevance there.
Yeah.
That will adjust payments, make it a little more affordable,
Yeah.
with affordability really being the component that the rates are tied to, but not anything dramatic that's life-changing, like I couldn't afford a house, now I can.
Yep.
It's like I could afford a house, but maybe I can get a better house that makes me happy. And then the underlying tone of the article is about reset, and we talked about, although we kind of read the tea leaves in the article itself, was becoming comfortable with the volatility.
Right. Yeah. 25 was a time where I think buyers and sellers were still getting used to things, especially sellers, on accepting what's going on.
Nobody likes volatility except for the highest levels of our government. They thrive on volatility. And, but like anything else, we're all adaptable creatures, and it's become the new norm. We said we didn't want to make it the new norm. It's the new norm. The concern I personally have is going into an election year next year, is that volatility ramped up even further. That's the concern. If it doesn't, if it stays kind of on a level that it's at, well, yeah, it's the new norm. And I think people are just more comfortable to make life-changing moves, which real estate often is, based on being able to predict the future a little bit at least.
Right. The price of eggs can go much farther than eggs in people's minds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you know, this was a crazy stat here. So this guy was talking about mortgage payments jumped 82% in the past 5 years, while income rose only 26%. Wow.
Yeah, man. It's hard. You hear me talk about the shrinking middle fairly often, Joe. It's a stump I can't get off of. It's hard, and there are people that have just been left out of the opportunities, and I don't know what will change to create more opportunities. Inflation. There was a prediction also that, flat to up. I think the estimations were like 1.5 to 4% ranges, with inflation for the most part wiping that out. Right.
So in terms of value.
So if there's a gain and then inflation is equal, it's a flat market. And there's nothing wrong with being a flat market if you own a house. That's okay. Because you're hedging against inflation by having the ownership. But getting into it is a little harder. My biggest hope going into this year, and we've spoken about this in videos, is that there will end up being some tax relief from the 1990 current law that we still have, with a $250K cap, $500K cap on a sale, tax-free on the federal side, or some other incentives to get real estate to become more active, because it's a drag on the economy to have, the overall economy, to have substantially less volume happening in real estate.
All right. Well, anything else?
No, man. Other than it was a tough year. If we work together, if we're just know each other, I think connecting with people on a human level, on a daily level, staying inspired, feeling like you're a part of something bigger in this world is super important. And anyone that we've done that with, including you, Joe, is much appreciated. And trying to shed some light on that, to stay focused on it.
All right. Well, look, the final thing I want to talk about is what we're now terming Deal of the Week. So check it out in the email. But the Deal of the Week this week is in Mount Washington, $995,000. It's an updated mid-century and built in 1962. Great views, beautiful deck. Again, check it out in the email. All right. And with that, we wish you a happy new year. Have a great holiday period. And we'll see you next year. Bye now.
Take care.
See ya.